Hi everyone. Welcome back. My name's Chloe. Welcome back to another history content with me. Here is a few things I need to say before I start my video. I'm very, very sorry guys for not posting for a few weeks. It was because I was really busy making some videos and I was on holiday for 1 week. And that's why I didn't post for a week. If you were wondering where I went on holiday this year, I went to California Cliffs. I went there last year apparently, and I went back there again. I went from a Friday to a Friday, so I left on the 16th of August, and I came back on the 23rd of August. We stayed there for a week. On Friday, I went to my brother's caravan, while my mum went shopping. I was talking to one of my favorite, my brother's girlfriend, you might know. We just talked. Then on Saturday, I went to Hemsby for a visit. We went to some arcades there, and it was really fun. I won a few prizes there, but not a lot. On Sunday, I stayed on camp. I went to the beach. Fun fact, I was swimming in the sea. It was really cold, but it was warm as well. And then I went to the arcade as well across the road. On Monday, I went to Great Yarmouth twice. I went once on Monday. It was really cool. I brought a few things there. And then I actually decided to buy some things for my friend because I think he would like them. I won't tell you guys who he is, though, because I think that's a spoiler. On Tuesday, I stayed on camp. I actually went swimming. Then I had to stay in the caravan for 3 hours because it was so boring. I didn't know what to do. We went swimming and that was fun. On Wednesday, we went to Pleasurewood Hills. It was actually 32 minutes away because we had to stay on Great Yarmouth Road. And then on Thursday, we went back to Great Yarmouth for a second time. And then on Friday, we had to go home. We left at 9 and we didn't get back until 41 minutes past 1 because, oh my god, the traffic was so bad. Oh my days. And it was really, really bad. I'm sorry guys, but that's why I was planning on posting on the day we got back home, but I just realized I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to waste my time, so I just decided not to do that. The video I posted on the day I went was my latest video, which was posted 2 weeks ago. It's called US Presidents Sing Random Songs Based on How Old They Were When They Died / They Are Still Living. Currently, if you're wondering, I put Bill Clinton at 77. That was because his birthday was on the 19th of August and he turned 78 last Monday. So happy late birthday to Bill Clinton. And on the 27th of August, there was another US president that had their birthday, which was Lyndon B. Johnson. His birthday's on the 27th of August, but he was born in 1908, so happy, I would say, late birthday to Lyndon B. Johnson. And I'm surprised that they were still dead. Well, Bill Clinton's still alive. We have a few presidents. There were 46 presidents. Actually, there's only 45 apparently. Oh no, because Grover Cleveland had another term because now there's 46. So basically, what happened was when Grover Cleveland became president, he was president twice. He was president for the 22nd. Then it was Benjamin Harrison, which was William Henry Harrison's grandson, and Grover Cleveland again, but he died until 1908, and that's why. But that's how it works because he became president twice, so we only have 45 presidents then, including Grover Cleveland, who was president twice. He was the 22nd and 24th president. And in today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you this question: who was the tallest US president and who was the shortest president? Well, I did my own research and I hope you guys will understand who actually was the shortest president. And who was the tallest president? Well, actually, the average height of a president is 5'11". And I think there are a few presidents who were actually 5'11". I have a fun fact for you as well. I'm basically 5'4", so I actually stand the same height as someone else. So the tallest U.S. president is 16th President Abraham Lincoln. He stood at 6'4", which is about 193 centimeters. Now, Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president after James Buchanan. He later died at 77. Abraham Lincoln was born on the 12th of February, 1809. He became president at the age of 52 in 1861. Sorry, I said 16 because it's weird. And then he was assassinated on the 14th of April, 1865, but sadly he passed away the next morning at the age of 56. The second tallest U.S. president is 36th President Lyndon B. Johnson, who stood at 6 foot 3.5 inches, which is 192 centimeters. Which is 192 centimeters. Now, Lyndon B. Johnson became the 36th president after Richard Nixon was president. He was born on the 27th of August, 1908. He was 55 when he was president. He sadly passed away in 1973 at the age of 64. He had a heart attack. The third tallest U.S. president is 45th President Donald Trump, who stood at 6 foot 3 inches, which is 190 centimeters. Donald Trump became the 46th president after Barack Obama. He was born on the 14th of June, on the 14th of June, 1946. He is currently still living at the age of 78. He just turned 78 2 months ago, so happy 78th birthday. Now we have two U.S. presidents who were tied fourth. We have third President Thomas Jefferson and 42nd President Bill Clinton, who both stand 6 foot and 2.5 inches, which is 189 centimeters. Yep, and by the way, there are a few people who are tied. Thomas Jefferson became the third president after the second president, John Adams. Thomas Jefferson was born on the 13th of April, 1743. This was a day after the death of George Washington's father, Augustine Washington, who died on the 12th of April. He became president at the age of 57. He sadly passed away on the 4th of July, 1826, at the age of 83. He had cancer. Now, 42nd President Bill Clinton became president after George Bush, who was George W. Bush's father. He was born on the 19th of August, 1946. He became president at the age of 46. He is currently still living at the age of 78. Now we have three presidents who were tied sixth. 21st President Chester A. Arthur, 32nd President Franklin D. Roosevelt, and 41st President George Bush, who all stand 6 foot 2 inches, which is 188 centimeters. Chester A. Arthur became the president after the death of James A. Garfield. Chester A. Arthur was born on the 5th of October, 1829. He was 51 when he ascended to the presidency. Sadly, he passed away in 1886 at the age of 57. I don't know what his cause of death was because I kind of forgot. I think he had a heart attack or a stroke. It kind of depends. I don't really remember. I think he died of he had a stroke. 32nd President Franklin D. Roosevelt became the 32nd President after Herbert Hoover. He was born, when was Franklin D. Roosevelt? Oh God, I forgot when Franklin D. Roosevelt was born. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got my book here because I kind of forgot. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Wait, where's Franklin D. Oh yeah, I forgot. So Franklin D. Roosevelt was born on the 30th of January, 1882. He became president at the age of 51. Fun fact, Franklin D. Roosevelt served the longest presidency of 12 years. Sadly, he passed away on the 12th of April, 1945, of a stroke at the age of 63. And also, another fun fact, Franklin D. Roosevelt actually was paralyzed because he suffered polio, and apparently it paralyzed his legs, which is he was unable to walk or stand properly. He had to use a wheelchair for his 12 years of his presidency. And yeah. Then we have George Bush, who was president after 40th Ronald Reagan. George Bush was born on the 12th of June, 1924. He became president at the age of 64. He sadly passed away on the 30th of November 2018 of Parkinson's disease at the age of 94. Now we have two presidents who are tied in ninth. First President George Washington and 44th President Barack Obama, who both stand 6 foot and 1.5 inches, which is 187 centimeters. George Washington became the very first president of America. He was born on the 22nd of February, 1732. His father is Augustine Washington, who sadly passed away on the 12th of April, 1743, when George Washington was 11. He was president at the age of 57. Sadly, his mother, Mary Bull Washington, sadly passed away on the 30th of April, 1789, at the age of 80, when George Washington was 57. George Washington sadly died on the 14th of December, 1799, of acute epiglottitis at the age of 67. Then Barack Obama became president after George W. Bush. He was born on the 4th of August, 1961. He became president at the age of 47, a decade younger than George Washington had been. And he's currently living at the age of 63. He just turned 63 a few weeks ago. Now we have three presidents who are tied 11th. We've got 7th President Andrew Jackson, 35th President John F. Kennedy, and 40th President Ronald Reagan, who all stand 6 foot 1 inches, which is 185 centimeters. Andrew Jackson became the 7th president after John Quincy Adams, the son of John Adams. Andrew Jackson was born on the 15th of March, 1767. He became president at the age of 61. He sadly passed away in 1845 at the age of 78. He had heart failure and also tuberculosis. Sorry, my voice is cracked. John F. Kennedy became president after Dwight D. Eisenhower. He was born on the 29th of May, 1917. He became president at the age of 43. Sadly, he was assassinated on the 22nd of November, 1963, at the age of 46. Ronald Reagan became president after Jimmy Carter. Ronald Reagan was born on the 6th of February 1911. He was president at the age of 69, who used to be the oldest man to become president. Sadly, he passed away in 2004 at the of pneumonia at the age of 93. Now we have 7 presidents who are tied in 14th. 5th President James Monroe, 10th President John Tyler, 15th President James Buchanan, 20th President James A. Garfield, 29th President Warren G. Harding, 38th President Gerald Ford, and 46th President Joe Biden, who all stand 6 foot, which is 183 centimeters. James Monroe became the 5th president after James Madison, who was actually the shortest president, which we'll get that to later. James Monroe was born on the 28th of April, 1758. He became president at the age of 58. He sadly passed away on the 4th of July, 1831, at the age of 73. He had tuberculosis. John Tyler became the 10th president after the death of William Henry Harrison. John Tyler was born on the 29th of March, 1790. He became president at the age of 51. Sadly, he passed away in 1862 of a stroke at the age of 71. James Buchanan became the 15th president of the United States after Franklin Pierce. He was born on the 20 oh, I forgot again. Hold on 1 second, guys. I just forget. Sorry, guys. I sometimes do forget. Wait, where's April? Okay. Okay, James Buchanan was born on the 23rd of April, 1791. He became president at the age of 65. Sadly, he passed away at the age of 77 of respiratory failure. 20th president. Okay, James A. Garfield became president after Rutherford B. Hayes. He was born in 18 on the 19th of November 1831. He became president at the age of 49. Sadly, he was assassinated on the 19th of September 1881 at the age of 49. Warren G. Harding became president after Woodrow Wilson. He was born on the 2nd of November 1865. He became president at the age of 55. Sadly, he passed away in August 1923 of a heart attack at the age of 57, or he was assassinated. But that's not true. Warren G. Harding probably died of a heart attack because he was the next president to die in office. Gerald Ford became president after Richard Nixon. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait. Did something? Lyndon B. Johnson became president. Oh, I made a mistake. Lyndon B. Johnson did not became president after Richard Nixon. It was actually the death of John F. Kennedy. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I actually made a mistake there, but that's okay. Gerald Ford became president after Richard Nixon. Gerald Ford was born in 1913, basically saying he was born on the 14th of July, 1913. He became president at the age of 61. Sadly, he passed away in 2000 on the 26th of December 2006 of circulatory system failure at the age of 93. And then Joe Biden became the last president after Donald Trump. He was born on the 20th of November 1942. He became president at the age of 77. Currently, he is still living at the age of 81. And he's still living. We've got 5 presidents who are tied to 21st. 27th president, William Howard Taft. 31st president, Herbert Hoover. 37th president, Richard Nixon. And 43rd president, George W. Bush, who all stand 5'11.5", which is 182 centimeters. William Howard Taft became president after Theodore Roosevelt. He was born on the 15th of September, 1857. He was the only president to be born in September. He became president, I'm not sure how old he was when he was president, because I can't really remember. I don't really remember, guys, I actually have a problem. I don't remember how old William Howard Taft was when he was president, but I'm not very sure. But sadly, William Howard Taft passed away in 1930 of heart disease at the age of 72. Herbert Hoover became president after Calvin Coolidge. Herbert Hoover was born on the Oh my god. I always forget the birthdays of these presidents. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm very, very sorry, but I have a book here and it will tell me who was on which day the presidents were born in. So, okay, I got it now. Herbert Hoover was born on the 10th of August, 1874. He became president at the age of 54. Sadly, he passed away in 1964 at the of a blood clot at the age of 90. He lived the same age as John Adams. Richard Nixon became president after Lyndon B. Johnson. Richard Nixon was born. Richard Nixon was born on the hold on. Was it the 27th of April? Oh god. Oh god. No. Hold on. Guys, my stuff is falling. My god. Guys, my stuff is falling. Sorry, guys, my stuff is falling. Guys, my stuff's falling. I just gotta quickly check. Was he born in April? James Madison was 28. Or was it May? No, it was probably over. Oh, I know. Okay, got it. Oh my gosh. I need to sort this out. Okay, that's a bit bad. Oh. Okay, Richard Nixon was born on the 9th of January, 1913. He became president at the age of 56. Sadly, he passed away in April 1993 of a stroke at the age of 81. George W. Bush became president after Bill Clinton. He was born on the 6th of July, 1946. He was president at the age of 54. Currently, he is living at the age of 78. We've got two presidents who are tied in 25th, Grover Cleveland and Woodrow Wilson, who stand 5'11", which is 180 centimeters. Wait a second, how's Franklin Pierce stands 5'10"? Oh, that's true. Grover Cleveland, 22nd and 24th president, and Woodrow Wilson, 28th. Grover Cleveland became the 22nd and 24th presidents after Chester A. Arthur and after Benjamin Harrison. He was born on the 18th of March, 1837. He became president at the age For his first term, he became president at the age of 47, the same age as Barack Obama, and for his second term, he was 55. Sadly, he passed away in 1908 of a heart attack at the age of 71. Woodrow Wilson became president after William Howard Taft. He was born on the 28th of December, 1858. In 1858. He became president at the age of 56, and sadly he passed away on the 3rd of February 1924 of a stroke at the age of 67. We have one president who was in 27th, which is Dwight D. Eisenhower, 34th president, Dwight D. Eisenhower, who stands 5 foot and 10.5 inches, which is 179 centimeters. Dwight D. Eisenhower became president after Harry S. Truman. Dwight D. Eisenhower was born on the 14th of October, 1890, which is 100 years, exactly 100 years after John Tyler was born. He became president at the age of 62, but sadly he passed away in 1969 at the age of heart failure at the age of 78. And unfortunately, he died 100 years after Franklin Pierce died. We've got 4 presidents who are tied in 28th. 14th president, Franklin Pierce. 17th president, Andrew Johnson. 26th president, Theodore Roosevelt. And 30th president, Calvin Coolidge, who all stand 5 foot 10 inches, which is 178 centimeters. Franklin Pierce became president after Millard Fillmore. Franklin Pierce was born on the 23rd of November, 1804. He became president at the age of 48. He used to be the youngest man to take office, but sadly he passed away in October 1869 at the age of cirrhosis of the liver at the age of 64, the same age as Lyndon B. Johnson died. Andrew Johnson became president after the death of Abraham Lincoln. He was born in 1808. He was born in 1808. He became president at the age of 56, but sadly he passed away in 1875 of a stroke at the age of 66. Theodore Roosevelt became president after the death of William McKinley, who was also assassinated. Theodore Roosevelt was born on the 27th of October, 1856. He became president at the age of 42, 6 years younger than Franklin Pierce. Sadly, he passed away on the 6th of January, 1919, of a blood clot at the age of 60. Here's a fun fact. Did you know Theodore Roosevelt was shot in the chest in 1912 when he was almost before William Howard Taft? Well, William Howard Taft was still president before Woodrow Wilson became. And Calvin Coolidge became president after the death of Warren G. Harding. Calvin Coolidge was born in 1872. He became president at the age of 51. Sadly, he passed away in 1933 of respiratory failure at the age of 60. He died the same age as Theodore Roosevelt. In 32nd, we have 39th President Jimmy Carter, who stands 5 foot and 9.5 inches, which is 177 centimeters. Jimmy Carter became president after Gerald Ford, and I'm very sorry guys if you can hear background noise. I think they're taking scaffolding down at the front of one of those houses. Jimmy Carter was born on the 1st of October, 1924. He became president at the age of 52, the same age as Abraham Lincoln. He is currently living at the age of 99. He will be turning 100 on the 1st of October, 2024, in about 2 months' time. We have two presidents who are tied in 13th President Millard Fillmore and 33rd President Harry S. Truman, who both stand 5 foot 9 inches, which is 175 centimeters. Millard Fillmore became president after the death of Zachary Taylor. Millard Fillmore was born on the 7th of January, 1800. He became president at the age of 50. Sadly, he passed away in 1874 at the age of a stroke at the age of 74. Harry S. Truman became president after the death of Franklin D. Roosevelt. He was born on the 8th of May, 1884. He was president at the age of 60. Sadly, he passed away in 1972 of circulatory system fail at the age of 88. We have in 35th place, we have 19th President Rutherford B. Hayes, who stands 5 foot and 8.5 inches, which is 174 centimeters. Rutherford B. Hayes became president after Ulysses S. Grant. He was born on the 4th of October, 1822. He became president at the age of 54, though someone says he was president 4 years before 58, or 4 years older, 58, which is not true. He was president at 54. Sadly, he passed away on the 17th of January, 1893, of a heart attack at the age of 70. Then we have 4 presidents who are tied in 36th. 9th President William Henry Harrison, 11th President James K. Polk, 12th President Zachary Taylor, and 18th President Ulysses S. Grant, who all stand 5 foot 8 inches, which is 173 centimeters. William Henry Harrison was the first U.S. president to die in office. He was born in 1773. Oh no, wait, hold on. He was born in 1773, 3 years before the nation was founded as America. He became president at the age of 68. Sadly, he passed away in April 1841 of pneumonia at the age of 68. He was the first president to die in office. James K. Polk became president after John Tyler. James K. Polk was born on the 2nd of November, 1795. He became president at the age of 49. He was a week older than James A. Garfield was. He sadly passed away in 1853 at the age of 50. 1849, at the age of 53. He died of cholera. Zachary Taylor was the second U.S. president to die in office. He became president after James K. Polk. He was born on the 24th of November, 1884. He became president at the age of 64, but died a year later. He died in July 1850 at the age of 65. He died of the stomach flu. It's a weird type of disease. And Ulysses S. Grant became president after Andrew Johnson. Ulysses S. Grant was born some point in 1822. I forgot the month as well, so I'm really sorry about that, guys. He was born in 1822. He became president at the age of 46. I don't know who was the same age as him, but I don't really remember. But he became president at the age of 46, a decade younger than Woodrow Wilson and Andrew Johnson, who were both 56 when they took office. Sadly, he passed away in 1885 of throat cancer at the age of 63. Now we have come towards the bottom. In 40th, we have 6th President John Quincy Adams, who stood 5 foot and 7.5 inches, which is 171 centimeters. John Quincy Adams became president after James Monroe. John Quincy Adams was born on the 11th of July, 1767. He was 57 when he took office. Sadly, he passed away on the 23rd of February, 1848. He was only 80, and he died of a stroke at the age of 80. Now, in 41st place, we have 2 presidents who were tied. 2nd President John Adams and 25th President William McKinley, who both stand 5 foot 7 inches, which is 170 centimeters. John Adams became the 2nd president after George Washington. Well, he was vice president to him as well. John Adams was born on the 30th of October, 1735. He was 61 when he took office. Sadly, he passed away on the 4th of July, 1826, of heart failure at the age of 90. William McKinley became president after Grover Cleveland's 2 terms. He was born, William McKinley, was born on the 29th of December, 1843. He became president at the age of 54, which was the same age as he lost his mother. And I'll have a fact for you guys before the video ends soon. He sadly was assassinated on the 14th of September, 1901, at the age of 58. Now we have the 3 shortest presidents. In 43rd, we have 2 presidents. 8th President Martin Van Buren and 23rd President Benjamin Harrison, who both stand 5 foot 6 inches, which is 168 centimeters. Martin Van Buren became the president after Andrew Jackson, who was also vice president to him. He was born, oh my goodness, this is so impossible. Guys, I don't understand. Some people don't even understand it, but Martin Van Buren was born in 1782, who was basically the first American subject. He became president at the age of 54. Sadly, he passed away in 1862. He died of a heart failure, which resulted in an asthma attack at the age of 79. Benjamin Harrison, who was the grandson of William Henry Harrison, he became the 23rd president after Grover Cleveland's first term. Benjamin Harrison was born. Okay, this is weird. Benjamin Harrison was born on the 20th of August, 1833. When his grandfather died, he was only 7 years old. Unfortunately, that's very sad. Benjamin Harrison became president at the age of 55. Sadly, he passed away in 1901 of pneumonia at the age of 67. Now we have come to the shortest president. In 45th, the shortest president is 4th President James Madison, who stands at 5'4", which is 163 centimeters. And that is the exact same height as I am. I am the same height as James Madison. James Madison became president after Thomas Jefferson. James Madison was born on the 16th of March, 1751. He was 57 when he assumed office. Sadly, he passed away on the 28th of June, 1836 of heart failure. I think it was heart failure. I don't know. Heart failure at the age of 85. And I have a fun fact. Did you know George I of Great Britain lost his mother at the age of 54? Well, William McKinley lost his mother as well, the same age as George I, at 54. There was also 3 other presidents who lost their mothers at 54. Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, and Donald Trump. All 4 presidents lost their mothers at the age of 54, along with George I, who was a British monarch, also lost his mother at 54. That's a bit of a coincidence. 5 people lost their mothers at the age of 54. Here is another fun fact. Did you know John F. Kennedy's mother actually was the oldest mother to outlive him? His mother lived to the rifled age of 104. Yep, almost 105. You see, she was born in 1890, the same year as Dwight D. Eisenhower was born, but she passed away in 1995. So she passed away at the age of 104. And in second place, James Madison's mother reached to the age of 98. You see, she was born in 1731, but she passed away under the presidency of John Quincy Adams at the age of 98 in 1829. With John F. Kennedy's mother, she was born under the presidency of Benjamin Harrison, but she passed away under the presidency of Bill Clinton, who was 46 at the time. And I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I know it might be a long video, but please help me read. And I'd just like to say thank you guys so much for 200 subs. I really appreciate it. Currently, I'm at 204 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for 200. This is for you guys. I'm planning on making a 200 sub special coming soon. Please stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in my next video when I post again.